Hello and welcome to this episode of the Talent Optimization Minute. My name is Matt Pepsel. Today we're going to talk about a transformation situation. It seems like every client I talk to today is going through some sort of large-scale transformation. I've seen sales transformation, supply chain, leadership transformation, digital transformation. Everyone's trying to cope with all of the winds of change that have taken place within the world of work, the opportunities that they present, changes to hybrid work formats, whether it be new business models, everything in between. Now, unfortunately, McKinsey, we've known this for some time. In this case, you can see this quote that only 26% of a recent survey said that the transformations have been very or completely successful at doing two things that are important inside of our organizations. One is improving performance, and the second is sustaining those improvements over time. These are the outcomes that we want, and we're not getting them. So the question comes back to talent optimization. We know, for example, that the business strategy is where things begin. So if we're going to go through a transformation, it represents a change in the business strategy and ultimately a change in the business results on the other end. Now, I thought, what's the cheesiest example of an emoji I could put up here? We've got this little baby caterpillar of the new transformation. It's got all this potential in it, but it's just getting started, all the way to the beautiful butterfly. Now, inevitably, if we're talking about transformation, we're talking about change. Change takes place within people. Rarely do I see transformation efforts fail because we didn't have the technology capabilities, that we didn't have the ability to redesign our processes. The focus on the technical and the operational aspects of the business are not what prevents these sort of transformation projects from being successful. It's what goes on within our people. I've seen million-dollar, multi-million-dollar transformation projects come to a grinding halt because of the concerns of people who make $50,000 a year. This is what happens. People make organizations go, and if we're creating change, it's going to create some resistance potentially within people. So I ask, if we're going to transform the business, are we willing to transform the way we approach talent? Are we changing up the way that we design winning teams, hire top talent, inspire people to greatness, and diagnose the people problems that inevitably come with transformation and personal change? Now, talent optimization, the framework, also holds advice for us, leaders at every level. This a quote, very popular, often misattributed to Gandhi, but the concept he had in this example: if we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. There's this reciprocal relationship about how we show up, in this case, in our case, the world of work versus the world at large. But if we can change ourselves, then the tendencies around us will also change. If we want the transformation benefits, are we willing to transform ourselves in the process? What takes place between our ears, up in our mind? This is going to be an important mindset shift for our leaders at every level in the bit of a change process, a transformation process. And this is what often gets overlooked when we fall in love with the technical and the operational bits. So that's it for today. Lots of great stuff here to think about, to ponder. If you have any questions about what I've raised, I'd love to hear from you on LinkedIn. Thanks so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.